everyone. Two things. What an extraordinary story we've just heard, and it brings to mind what's going on in Japan, because what's going on in Japan is increasingly a systemic crisis. If you look at the implications for oil prices, look at the implications for emissions tradings, what's going on there, quite apart from the human catastrophe, is having systemic effects. And I think what Mikkel just took us through is a business that is trying to develop system solutions. So it's not just about water purity, it's not just about gender or education, it's about development, it's about many different things. And in many ways that keys in very nicely with what I'm going to say. I'm going to talk about sustainability, yes, but I'm going to talk about the shift, the necessary shift, from soft definitions to much harder ones. Just to give you some sense of where I'm coming from, I've set up 3 companies since 1978. The first, Environmental Data Services, tried, and it was extremely difficult, to break open the world of business, to get companies talking about safety, health, and environment. After a while, that became much easier. Sustainability we set up in 1987, and I have to say we struggled to get people to even use the word for quite some time, but over a period of time it became easier. Violence actually came out of frustration. I became increasingly worried that the work that we were doing with major companies around the world was useful, was a necessary condition of progress, but wasn't remotely enough to drive the nature and scale of change that we increasingly need. So we mainly work, and I should just acknowledge my colleague Charmian Love, who's our CEO, who's here today. We mainly work with disruptive innovators, entrepreneurs, those who invest in them, and then bring some of those people into the world of mainstream business.